tonight on Newsbeat.
If you've been finding yourself extra sniffly recently, you are not alone.
HALEIGH Bride is taking one final swing on the bars.
And we've got a farewell to the Tiger TV seniors.
All that and more, Newsbeat starts right now.
Good evening, Tigers, and welcome to the very last Newsbeat of the semester. I'm Erin Rogers.
And I'm Nicole Marino. Thanks for joining us for this very special senior show.
LSU gymnast HALEIGH Bryant has announced she will return to LSU for one final season. The 27-time All-American will exercise her 5th year of eligibility following weeks of anticipation from the LSU community. Bryant led the Tigers to the program's first NCAA national championship earlier this month. She ended the season as one of the most accomplished gymnasts in the country, winning the 2024 AAI award given to the top senior gymnast. Bryant shared the news on social media Tuesday along with a thank you to her community.
First, I want to thank my family for always supporting me and sacrificing so much to make sure I lived out my dreams. My teammates, thank you for being my sisters and always having my back. I will cherish your memories forever. Thank you to Jay and the coaching staff for always trusting me and believing in me and giving me the opportunity of a lifetime.
Many LSU 4th and 5th year seniors are also eligible to return, including Kaya Jackson, Livy Dunn, Alona Shikova, Sierra Ballard, and Chase Brock. We'll keep you updated on their decisions on all of our socials over the break.
Seasonal allergies are at a peak right now in Baton Rouge, and our four-legged friends aren't the biggest fan of pollen. I found one dog owner who had to take matters in her own hands. It's that time of year again where pollen is everywhere. Now, it doesn't just affect us humans, it affects our pets at home too, like Milo.
Milo is just 8 months old and suffers from itchy, dry, and irritated skin, all because of pollen.
I didn't even know that dogs can be allergic to things like pollen.
Milo's owner, Destiny Jones, took him to the vet the second she saw there was a problem.
When I seen the red markings on his chest, now that really raised concern. I'm like, okay, what is going on with my puppy?
But it wasn't just the rash that raised concern. Jones says the way Milo licked his paws was the true scare.
Not just normal licking the paws, like he would get deep into his toes, and that's how I could tell that was really bothering him, because he will whine while he's licking his paws.
Hannah Bush, who runs a Baton Rouge doggy daycare and grooming business, says it's pretty common for dogs to have an allergy to pollen.
Red inflamed skin, they're constantly looking at their feet and their belly, head shaking, consistent ear infections are really common problems with dogs that have allergies.
Unfortunately, Milo has all of these symptoms, but Bush says there are ways to soothe the irritation, and the key is to keep his skin moisturized.
Of course, salmon oil in their diet is where I would start. Things like Pet Relief CBD topicals can apply directly to their skin for instant relief and from irritation as well.
Oatmeal shampoo is another highly used product to relieve some of that itch, and it's great for long-term treatment.
If you notice your dog has irritated skin and is really licking and biting at their paws, they could be allergic to pollen, just like many of us are. To see if your dog is allergic to pollen, you can take them to the vet to get tested. It could make your pup a lot more comfortable, because if you're sneezing, they probably are too. Like it or not, it's that time of the year, final season.
That's right, Nicole. Wednesday is the first day of Dead Week here at LSU. We've got senior Will Brokoff here in the studio to share everything you need to know going into this week. Will?
Yeah, guys, here I have a calendar of some stuff going on this finals week. Dead Week starts tomorrow, followed by exam week starting Monday. Lighthouse is kicking off the week with lemonade to help them with that final stress. Himes is open from 8 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. Friday, and 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Sunday. After the break, what's making Baton Rouge Baton Rouge?
And is FOMO the reason you're headed to Fred's?
Find out when we come back.
We're Tiger TV, LSU's student-run broadcast news station.
We're bringing you 4 newscasts a week, covering all things LSU.
Our news team is covering all the stories you need to know from LSU's campus and the Baton Rouge community.
And our sports team has you covered on the Tigers from the field to the court.
Tiger TV, sports, news, you.
Watch us on WBRZ 2+, Channel 11 at 11:10.
Hey Tigers, welcome back to Newsbeat. I'm Georgia Peck.
And I'm Evan Rossonay. Let's keep this senior special rolling. A recent study placed 3 Louisiana cities in the top 10 fattest cities in the country based on 3 different metrics. One of those cities is right here in Louisiana's capital. Tiger TV's Nathan Messina takes a look at why Baton Rouge's obesity rates are as high as they are.
The state of Louisiana has over 76 fast food restaurants per 100,000 people. Just look at all these options within walking distance of each other.
Sometimes that fast food is just too good to resist.
Hi, will you be at McDonald's today?
In Baton Rouge, it may be a little too good. A recent study by Wallet Hub ranks Baton Rouge as the 9th fattest city in the country. Barbie Dupuy with the Aspen Weight Loss Clinic says it's just a part of the culture in the capital city.
If you look at California, most people are eating very, very healthy and their population shows it. Whereas here, most people are eating very unhealthy and our population certainly shows it.
Dupuy says one of the biggest struggles for Baton Rouge residents when losing weight is finding motivation.
Everybody wants to lose weight, but not everybody wants to do the work it takes to lose weight.
Baton Rouge resident John Sheridan got tired of being part of the statistic after a nearly 20-year struggle with being overweight. Sheridan worked to lose 73 pounds to get into shape. His motivation?
Before I went through my whole weight loss journey, my doctor told me I was at high risk of getting diabetes and high blood pressure.
For Baton Rouge residents who want to be like John, Dupuy says diet is the most important part of losing weight.
Weight loss is 80% about what you're eating and only 20% about how much you're moving.
So if you want to stay in shape, as enticing as it may be, try and skip the drive-thru on the way home from the store next time. I'm Nathan Messina, reporting for Tiger TV.
Obesity can cause a number of health issues ranging from diabetes to heart failure, so be sure to eat clean and stay active to keep Baton Rouge healthy.
According to a Baylor University study, approximately 75% of young adults struggle with FOMO, aka the fear of missing out. And as Tiger TV's Christian Gladney discovers, this causes many college students to struggle to resist participating in nightlife activities.
What makes you want to go out and party?
So I wanted to hang out with my friend Joe, and so we went to Murphy's to have a good Friday night. The people there, the bartenders, are very sweet, very kind, maybe even loving, perhaps.
Sophomore Lawson Huff sees no problem with having a little bit of fun.
I mean, everyone there is just looking to have a good time. There's nothing wrong with just partying and talking to other people, because the whole point is just to be social. The whole point is to have fun and just appreciate humanity.
And while my new friend Lawson is a firm believer in partying and having a good time, the phenomenon of FOMO is becoming more and more prominent as social media continues to rise in popularity. F-O-M-O, the fear of missing out. However, according to sociologist Danielle Thomas, having an active social life can be very beneficial for college students. Long after the bars close themselves. Maybe my friend Lawson is onto something.
Like, your social life is connected to your academic life in essentially a positive way. If you are more socially connected, you feel like you belong, you have good friends, you have a support system, you actually do better in school.
However, first and second year students tend to experience FOMO the worst.
And so when it comes to coming to a campus, being aware of LSU's culture, Most incoming students their first year are aware that we have a bit of a reputation as a fun place, we'll say.
To work on minimizing this fear, students can prioritize tasks in terms of importance, such as completing homework over hanging out with friends. Don't be afraid to just be you. For Tiger TV, I'm Christian Gladney.
Yeah, Evan, I don't know about you, but I totally get the FOMO thing. I had to work a lot during college personally, so I didn't get to go out as much as I necessarily wanted to. What about you?
Well, I don't know about you, but I never get FOMO because I simply don't miss out. Anyways, let's wrap this thing up. When we come back, us Tiger TV seniors will say our last goodbyes.
Don't go anywhere.
We're Tiger TV, LSU's student-run broadcast news station.
We're bringing you 4 newscasts a week, covering all things LSU.
Our news team is covering all the stories you need to know from LSU's campus and the Baton Rouge community.
And our sports team has you covered on the Tigers from the field to the court.
Tiger TV, sports, news, you.
Watch us on WBRZ 2+, Channel 11 at 11:10.
Welcome back to Newsbeat. Well, it's almost time for all of us to close this chapter here at Tiger TV.
That's right, Julia, but first, let's take a look at some of our best Tiger TV memories.
Aww. This was my first live shot ever. That was insane. It was about Mike's habitat. There was a huge storm coming. This is my most recent story I did. Investigative piece. That was really fun.
Yeah, that was me on the 55. I'll be honest, I was a little nervous doing that, but I think I put it off pretty well. I was having a lot of fun this year, just getting to hear other students and hear what they're up to this semester.
This was actually one of my first stand-ups, which is crazy. I'm wearing the same dress today, so it's definitely a full circle moment. My voice was like 10 octaves higher. This is one of my more recent stand-ups, Cirque du Soleil at the Rimmer Center. Super, super fun.
Oh, there's me. Oh, so this was my first ever fronting anything in the studio at Tiger TV. I had the flu. I filled in for weather a couple times, so I was our interim weather girl, so this is from that. And then this is one of my most recent stories about a sex offender database here on campus.
Look at me. Wow, this was back when I just let myself go, 2-inch beard. You know how it is, and this was the dawn of the worst nickname I've ever had.
B-boy.
B-boy.
So that is me as a raccoon. Whenever the raccoon fell out of the 459, we had an entertainment show called After Hours that I did things on. That's me eating Lucky Charms. Oh, I'm gonna miss you guys.
We just want to say thank you to everybody at Tiger TV for making, the last 4 years here at LSU for all of us some of the best, and we'll miss you all so, so much. But that is actually all the time we have for tonight's Newsbeat. Make sure to follow us on social medias and visit our website at tigertv.tv and for updates on all things LSU. And for the very last time, I'm Erin Rogers.
I'm Georgia Peck.
I'm Will Brockoff.
I'm Evan Rossonay.
I'm Julia Govender.
I'm Alon Valdivieso.
And I'm Nicole Marino. Thanks for watching and have a great night.